Hello, everybody. I'm Adri Theron, and it's time for story time. Hey, Chookie, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. It's story time. I'm gonna play an Otome game because I like Otome games, and I got a key. No problem. Aw, thank you. I appreciate it so much. Wednesday nights are gonna turn about to hop on to Guild Wars 2? Oh, are you gonna continue the story? Are you gonna continue? Or are you gonna hop on to do some other stuff? You've been making pretty darn good headway on the story. The long story. Of course. You're getting into the really good stuff now. My perspective on Guild Wars 2 is it kind of just keeps getting better and better. Probably the only expansion I didn't like was Secrets of the Obscure. It wasn't the worst thing. I didn't love it. But then Jantier Wilds that came after was good. So. The new item is silly, though. It's boxing gloves. Oh. What is the new item from? So today it's going to be story time. We're playing Vibrant Frame. Published by Smilegate. I got a key through Keymailer. I'm excited. It's on Steam. Like $18. And it's a slice of life where you play as the main character. This little area right here. And you're romancing this guy. So there's only one love interest. There's not a bunch of guys. But there's this one good looking guy. And the art style reminds me of like a Manhwa. I need the wilds to buy the daily point rewards. Do you? Wild is good though. I will say, Jantier Wilds, they added a mount. The War Claw? Well, they didn't really add it. It was already in the game under World v World. But Jantier Wilds allows you to unlock the War Claw more easily rather than doing World v World. Oh yeah, they lock it if you don't have the DLCs. Oh, did not know that. That's kind of annoying, actually. Not a fan of that. Um, yeah. I haven't really played the latest expansion, though. I don't remember what it was. I pre-ordered it, and I played it a bit, but I didn't actually finish it. It didn't quite catch me as much as Jantier Wilds. I really did like Jantier Wilds. It was a really good expansion. The newest one was kind of interesting, but like, I liked Jantier Wilds better. But yeah, so we're story time. We're gonna be romancing this guy right here. We're in college. He's a mechanical engineer. He's a chaebol. So I'm assuming this is gonna give super duper Manhwa vibes. Has nice music. I don't know what the special in the DLC is, so I'm not gonna click them. I don't want to be spoiled. If for some reason it actually unlocks. This is us! Aren't we so cute? Aren't we adorable? Oh, no, that's not my name. Hey, Adrian. Adrian's close, sorry. So, also, so I had a little bit of, like, to deal with some overtime at work today, so I did not get to eat before I got ready to stream because I got home so late, so I shall be munching on salsa, cheese, and guacamole, eating it with tortilla chips. Dinner of champions. So good, so healthy. Okay. Let's get going. And President. College of Fine Arts, Department of Theater and Film. So I guess we're going to be a romance story between an arts major and a science major. Two opposite spectrums. I'm sure there'll be clashes. clashes and chaos and misunderstandings. Production, Vibrant Frame, scene, I hate bitter chocolates. So I don't know a ton about this game. I tried to avoid spoilers for Otome games until I like play them, because eventually I'll play them, even if it's years later. So I haven't looked into spoilers or anything for this, but only thing I do know is that like there's 2 endings, and it looks like some people were getting up to like 10 hours on it. The map for Hearthstone is god awful. Yes, it is. It is absolutely bad. Um, for like history of Guild Wars 2, Heart of Thorns almost broke that game because it was like it's significantly harder than the other expansions that come afterward. Like the Hearth, do you have the sky scale unlocked? Can you fly? Because I think I can't remember if I unlocked the sky scale before I went back to Heart of Thorns. I just got gliding girl. Oh, okay, but I'm just saying, like some people hop around and go get things unlocked and come back. Like I only have mastery after. See, like my first thing was I played the stuff out of order. I went from I think I played through the main story for the most part, and then when I was like halfway through it, like as in the main story of the original game, my dad was like, "We're gonna unlock you a raptor so you can move around faster." I was like, "I could just walk," and he's like, "Nope, nope, 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 nope. We're gonna go unlock a raptor for you because I'm tired of waiting for you to walk so slow." Um, so I played the game out of order. Like I finished Path of Fire and then I went back to Heart of Thorns. Fun fact: Path of Fire actually has some spoilers for Heart of Thorns. I was like, "Oh, that happened. Maybe I should go back and play it." Oh, it's like that explains a lot. Um, but Heart of Thorns area is significantly easier if you have the sky scale. Otherwise, it's just awful. But yeah, Heart of Thorns almost broke that game with how hard it was. There's a large span of time in between Heart of Thorns and the next expansion, which is why I'm happy they're doing like the yearly expansion. That's a much better pace to keep up a game. Not that I have time to maintain Guild Wars 2 in Final Fantasy 14 and all the other games I want to play, but maybe I'll reinstall Guild Wars 2 eventually and go forward. See. But yeah, terrible map, awful map. Um, the events are pretty fun though. Like each map has a meta event in there. Those are super duper fun. Okay. There's a famous quote from one of my favorite movies, spoken by a brave man who overcame endless adversity. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. You might find sweet milk chocolate or bitter dark chocolate inside. For the record, I like whiskey bonbons. Oh, we're so cute. We're so pretty. I just went through and found every waypoint. Mm. You know what's also hard in those maps? The hero point areas. Like to unlock the other masteries. Like people do trains quite a bit to go through them because in most of the other expansions you can actually beat a hero point mob by yourself. Heart of Thorns, it is very difficult to beat those on your own. So like to do trains to go quickly. But I think usually the trains are like, you kinda need a sky scale. The red frog species suck. That was one of the hero points. Yep. How do you feel about the baby raptors? The little itty bitty tiny raptors that swarm you? Yeah, those, they fuck you up. They can fuck you up real bad. Little pocket raptors. They're like, I'm gonna eat you. And they just swarm you. Yes, Callie. Meow. Meow. But yeah, the mobs are really hard. The mobs are really hard on that map. Well, not just that map, that expansion. Quite funny. I play a minion necromancer so they don't swarm me. Ah, okay. I chose poorly. I'm not going to play. I have a bunch of different characters, but I only play one, and it's my Revenant because I'm like, I'm not going to learn a billion fucking classes. I don't do that. I don't do that in Final Fantasy 14. I'm not going to do that here. And I picked Revenant. So it was like, oh hey, you kind of talk to ghosts and channel their spirits. I'm like, that sounds cool. Ow, oh god, Callie. Yes, you little pocket raptor attacking me. Rub your tailbone. AoE minion necromancer. Yeah, I picked Revenant because it sounded cool. All the builds are difficult. All the rotations are difficult. I was like, I chose poorly when I raided for a bit. I was like, fuck, this rotation sucks. I should have picked an easier class, but I didn't know. Yes, Callie, you want attention? A little screaming pocket raptor beside me, crying for attention and butt rubs. Also, I hate night on this map. Are you on the first map that has the night and day cycles? I think it's Verdant Brink that has the, like, you're supposed to build up the bases, and then it has the night cycle and all the crazy bosses. I don't like that meta as much. The meta, yep. The metas on some of the other maps, like Orc Basin, is really super popular. Dragon Sand, not as much. Some of the other ones are pretty popular. Those metas are still, like, done quite a bit because people like the rewards from them. So, but yeah, Verdant Brink was not my favorite. It's also just a pain to move around in. I can think of other maps in Hearththorns. I probably disliked Verdant Brink the most. Auric Basin is not so bad. So the next maps you get to are not as annoying. They're still annoying, and when you get to the last map area, you're probably gonna hate it. You'll see why. Oh no. Yeah. Specifically because you don't have a sky scale, the last map significantly harder if you do the meta on it. Is it better than the Animal Trainer map? I don't think I know what you're referring to. Where you get the hopper? The bunny? Really didn't think that map was that bad. I mean, it's not as big. You know what? The part that's gonna suck about that map, it's not the entire map. It's Not the entire map that sucks. There's just one specific area that is part of the meta that's absolutely gonna suck because you don't have a sky scale. So for your mastery points, level up your gliding. You're gonna need it. Anyway, that quote made me believe that if I don't lose hope and work hard, dreaming of a happy future, I would be able to make my dreams come true. That's why I tried to be nice and push through everything, even though the client demanded I send in the edited video within an hour. Even though the student president made me go up on stage to pass on the flower bouquet to the professor. And even though a ladies classmate secretly joined our graduation assignment group. But this has gone too far. I look at him, he's... Oh yeah, it has voice acting. Korean. Korean voice acting. Great. Art's like... Art's so good in this. Sorry. Oh no. Oh no. The moment this absurdly handsome man handed me my shattered hard drive, everything turned white. This is a dream, please wake me up. As I was faced with the reality worse than a nightmare, I couldn't say anything, and I simply closed my eyes. April 10th.
마케팅에 관한 개념은 뭐 다들 아실 거라고 생각합니다.
What do you do with airship parts? I have none of them. I think that should be the map. That might be the map currency that you can trade in for stuff. I'm not 100% sure. But you know what? Google knows, because I got a purple one too. Purple. When you hover over it, does it tell you anything about it? If you hover over it, it will tell you if you double click it. I think right clicking it. I'm sure you're all aware of the basics of marketing.
한국의 영화 산업 구조를 생각했을 때 이 영화 마케팅이라는 게
Nope. Okay, so it is a currency for various events. If it should be like you can trade them into someone, and if it's in your inventory, like a bag slot, it went to the void. Oh, then it's probably, so if it goes to the void, it should be going to like your currency tab. So, and the airship parts are the currency for that map that you can use to trade with a vendor. Don't remember where the vendor is though. Concerning the structure of the Korean film industry, film marketing is... How are they asking me to take the stream out now? They said they wanted to keep it in not too long ago. Why do they want this gone now? I'm busy as it is. Let me check the Guild Wars 2 wiki. Yeah. Guild Wars 2 wiki is solid. Let's calm down.
학기 초부터 험악한 표정을 짓고 있는 학생이 있네.
Oh, this professor is a little savage. I see there's a student who already looks drained and it's only the start of the semester.
졸작 준비를 하는 건가? 아니면 취업 준비를 하는 건가?
Are you working on your graduation project or preparing for a job?
아니면 내 강의가 별로 마음에 들지 않는다는 건가?
Or perhaps you are unsatisfied with my lecture. Just a little more, you can do it. Miss Theron. I can skip this part, right? I didn't get any feedback for this part anyway. Oh. I did see this guy on the Steam store page. He's like our best friend. He is not romanceable, I believe. Adri. Or he's like nudge nudge. Just a sec. Oh, we talk. I like that. Just a sec, kind of busy.
그게 아니라.
It's just.
아이고. 됐어요. 그냥 놔둬요.
We probably do this a lot. Oh, forget it. Just leave her. Gotta focus. I'm gonna deliver this within the deadline no matter what. The professor's like, I don't get paid enough for this.
오늘 강의는 여기까지 하겠습니다.
Class dismissed. Thank you. Rendering is done. Send. I did it! Having finally finished all my tasks after several hours of intense work, I collapse on the desk. Jihoon? Actually, so here's the thing. I know Korean. Don't know how names are pronounced. I'm probably gonna butcher them. I've been watching me the entire time, let out a sigh and said,
이제 끝난 거야?
I like how much of it's voiced. I'm pretty impressed. Are you done with everything now? You got a bottle of airship oil? Oh, that should be a rare material that you can use to make stuff. Important stuff. Theoretically, you're gonna get a lot of it. For now, I don't think they're going to ask for more edits. Like, I'm free. Good job. We have such a cute best friend.
너 정말 정신 놓고 하더라. 교수님이 엄청 째려보셨는데.
Look at the facial expressions. He's like, I can't believe you. You were really preoccupied with that. The professor was staring at you, you know? Oh. I thought I felt someone staring. I didn't help it. I woke up to a call from the client asking me to make edits to the file and deliver it within an hour. I couldn't say no because this one pays well.
그래도 넌 교수님이 예뻐해 주시니까 그냥 넘어간 거야.
Professor let it slide because he knows you're a good student, though. He knows we're good. We're good for it. We're paying attention. Right? Maybe I should bring snacks to his office sometime to smooth things over. Bribery works. It works on most people. I had a conflict at work once. My first job out of college. This lady was a total bitch to me because I was having to be like, you're doing it wrong. Like, that was literally my job. I was having to tell her to fix it. When she wouldn't, I'd have to go to her boss and be like, hey, this has to be fixed because the customer's pissed. And she like started harassing me. And then I was like, you want some chocolate? So I gave her some chocolate. And then she left me alone. So bribery works. Right, maybe I should bring some snacks.
어쨌든 제 시간에 맞춰서 보낸 거지?
Anyway, you delivered it on time, right? Yes.
너 곧바로 학회 참석한다고 밥 먹을 시간도 없을 것 같아서 빵 사왔는데.
Since you have to attend the conference right away, when I didn't have time to eat, I got you some bread. Just went to the canopy and got a mastery point. Also, chocolate works, not bribery. Oh no, I have bribed with things other than chocolate. There's the whole. You do me a favor, I'll do you a favor. The seedy underbelly of the corporate workplace. So to be fair at work, they call it incentives, but it's just a fancy word for bribery. They're like, we're gonna incentivize you to work harder. It's like, okay. You can give me a reward for doing a better job than I do normally. When you want people to get stuff done at work, you bring donuts. Boxes donuts goes a long way. Really? Thank you so much. I knew I could count on you. Oh yeah, Chicky, also, good luck with getting the mastery points. Some of them are annoying, but definitely worth it. Get that gliding up. There's also one that I think allows you to bounce off mushroom. That one will also be very useful. Some of them are going to be very annoying on those maps. I'm so sorry. I just fell off the canopy. Oh. Yep. Yep, that happens. That happens a lot on those maps. Like, crap. I was about to open the bag that you handed me with a big smile when someone came running in. Oh, I'm kind of sad the student president doesn't have Sprite. Hey, Adri, why are you still here? Why didn't you take my calls? The conference is about to start. I have class, man. It's like, teehee. Got 30 minutes, man. There's still 30 minutes left. I'm not late. Oh. Well, never mind. You haven't heard? They moved it up. What? No, I didn't hear that. Whatever. Just follow me. We're late. Wait, my bread. My bread. That's a sentence. They reached out to grab at least one piece, but the student president had already yanked my arm to run out of the classroom. He's very demanding. We're very late, apparently. Okay, I'll leave some for you. That's not the problem. Problem is, probably not gonna eat for a while. Hey, Metal, how are you doing? I saw you streaming earlier. Did you have fun? Tried to catch some of it after work, in between now. Bonkity bonk bonk. How you doing? I was gonna play Pokopia or Paleo on Saturday, but I think I'm gonna play Final Fantasy 14. I need to do the Mog Tones. Need to get the earring and the magic bucket minion. I think there was a couple other things. I want to get some of the glam stuff too. There's some glam pieces I don't have that I think were from Ishgardian Restoration or something. So I was gonna try to get those too. But tried to slow down and a weak attempt to turn back, but it was too late. Very pretty campus. I understand this thing. Why does this campus have so many damn hills? And why does the auditorium have to be so far from the arts building? Oh, yeah. I kind of hated that about college, somewhat. Luckily enough, I was in engineering, and we had an engineering building, and like 90% of our classes were all in the same building, but occasionally I had to go take chemistry and biology classes, and I was on the other side. So There was like one semester where I was like going from one end of campus to the other end and back and forth. I was like, this sucks. Friends on Dynamis wanted to do normal raid. They crazy 40-man queue when there's 6 of us, 2 tanks, 2 healers, 2 DPS. Took hours to do 8 fights. Oh, the newest raid? Oh, that's quite a long time. Very long time. So, I have to ask. Yeah, newest normal mode. Why didn't you guys leave? Just curious. I mean, you shouldn't have to, right? But I'm kind of curious why you guys weren't just like, fuck it, we'll go anywhere else. I've never had that long queue for a normal raid. Like even by myself on DPS. Especially because I assume people are still running that. I mean, yeah, theoretically people are still running it. Maybe not as much, but still. Should agree to this. My lungs are full of air. I trekked up and down this campus for 4 years and it's still tiring. For a senior in college. We're about ready to graduate. Whoa. As I was passing by the engineering department, I couldn't help but stop in my tracks. We're about to see Mr. Hot Dude. Cherry blossoms are already in full bloom. I would love to see like better cherry blossoms. My college did have cherry blossoms. Like we had a Japanese department, and we had a relationship. Like they sent teachers to teach Japanese. I think we sometimes sent teachers to teach English, and we had like study abroad program and all that jazz. But we actually had like cherry blossom trees on campus that were like donated from Japan. They weren't very big though.
야 뭐해? 늦었다니까?
What are you doing, Adri? We're late. Let's go. Wait. This is my last chance to see cherry blossoms on this campus. I have to capture them now. Oh. Maybe I did it too early. Take my phone out of my pocket. The area around the engineering building is pretty neat and well maintained. That's probably because engineers have money. We get the fancy things. These flowers are somewhere between white and pink, and they possess some kind of sweetness to them. Maybe the fact that they disappear in a week makes them more mesmerizing. I would love to get some cherry blossom trees in like my yard. I don't know how easy that is to get. The weather is pretty chaotic here, so they might just die. We do have a botanic garden though that has cherry blossom trees, which are pretty cool. And every year they usually have like a Hanami event, so a flower viewing event. Hanami for flower, me for eye, flower viewing. And like they'll have food trucks come. We'll have some stuff set up around the tank garden for you to like go do some like Japanese events. And one of the Japanese like restaurants in the area makes like these cool bento boxes. I've gone the past couple years. I don't think I've seen anything about it this year though. I need to look into that. I think we might be past it usually was. I think it was usually in March and now it's April. So I may have missed it. But I love going every year. Bring it like a picnic blanket. I would usually get the bento box, and there's usually not a lot of food in it, so usually we also like brought poke bowls from another restaurant. Loads of fun. Cherry blossoms mark the start of spring, and looking at them gives me butterflies in my stomach. This is a good angle. I was looking around to find a better angle when a guy under a cherry blossom tree was caught in the frame. Oh, I wish he'd move a bit. We're like, fuck that dude. I waited for a moment, but he didn't move. Just kept sipping on his coffee.
너 뭐해? 빨리 안 올래?
What are you doing? Come on. Come in. What do I do? Should I just take it now or come back later? That looks good. Satisfied, I put my phone back into my pocket and hurried along. Oh no. Ow.
죄송합니다.
Oh, sorry. Andrew? I don't know. He's very good looking though. He kind of reminds me. I read a lot of manhwa. I specifically like the isekai webtoons. And in the isekai webtoons, there's always a northern duke with black hair. He kind of reminds me of like the northern dukes that I like. It's okay. Your clothes? Huh? As I was running, I bumped into the guy who finally got up from under the cherry blossom tree and was entering the engineering building. Hurry up! Oh, I can't catch a break. You're not hurt, are you? In a hurry, gotta go, bye. I bet you have coffee on her. Well, no, we should notice it. He said something in a troubled voice, but I had no time and ran straight to the auditorium. I'm gonna have coffee spilt on her.
그럼 오늘 논문 발표까지 수고해주신 김형수 교수님께 꽃다발 증정식이 있겠습니다.
Next, Professor Hung-Soo Kim will be given flowers for his thesis presentation. Give the flower bouquet to the professor and bow. I think that went fine, but why does the professor look so bothered? Oh no, we got something on our... I walked down after completing the task I was given, but Jareem, my friend who majors in applied music, looked appalled.
너 꼬리 왜 그래?
What happened to you? Me? What do you mean?
머리는 산발이고 커피는 또 셔츠에 질질 흘려서 다 묻어 있고.
So pretty. Your hair is a mess and you have coffee stains on your shirt. Huh? I looked down at my shirt and it was indeed covered in coffee stains. How could we not notice? How did the president not notice? Oh, I rushed over here. I was wondering why the professor was looking at me like that. I guess it was because of this.
꽃다발 받는 자리에서 주는 사람이 꼬질꼬질하면 아무래도 그렇겠지.
I mean, yeah, he was giving flowers by someone who looked disheveled. I guess it's been such a hectic day. I had to take care of an urgent file this morning during a lecture, so that professor was glaring at me too. And then I was dragged here, didn't even have time to eat anything.
너도 참 열심히 산다.
So diligent. Yes. With her smile, I looked at the time and realized I couldn't sit idle. No time to be tired. Next is the graduation project's orientation. I'll talk to you later, Dream.
알았어. 이따 봐.
Okay. See you later. Dream leisurely waved her hand as I started running toward the arts building again. We're just like, go, 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 go. I'm almost done with my salsa. I was a senior in the theater and film department, and so I assembled a team to create a graduation project. Ah, senior projects. Terrible, terrible thing. Here I had a senior project. Awful. It was awful. But it passed, so it doesn't matter. Grim, who's working on sound studies in the Department of Applied Music, and Ji-hoon, who's aiming to become a scenario writer. And me, the aspiring film director, I was looking for some extra members to help out with the project, but...
그럼 A팀은 서지훈 외에 배정현까지 들어가고
Then Team A will consist of Adri Theron, Ji-hoon Seo, and Jeong Yeon Bae. Huh? I dropped my pen as the professor included an unexpected name on our team.
이게 무슨 소리야? 정현이?
What's he talking about? Jeong Hyun? Jeong? I don't know how to say these names. I don't know. This is news to me too. Who and the what now? Jeong Yeon Bae? I turned to see the person in question, who was sitting one desk away. However, she wasn't looking back at me. Only smiling toward the professor. Be an actress? Maybe the theater person? Theater actress person? She really is pretty at every angle, huh? Wait, that's not important right now. What? Assistant director? I'm the director. How was I not involved in this decision?
이상 리스트에 문제 없죠? 그럼 OT 마치겠습니다.
And that's it. If there are no directions, that will be all. Yeah, I didn't get to pick my senior project either. My teammates were. I would not have picked the guys. I had like the two guys that ended up on my project with me. I don't think I'd ever like. There's like only like 10 to 15 people in the engineering program for biomed. When I was going through it, it wasn't like a large. Okay, maybe we're up to 20. It wasn't a large program, so everyone knew each other and had a lot of classes together. But like the two guys were probably like some of the guys in the class that I had like the least interactions with. One was pretty cool. One was kind of a little misogynistic. And he's cooler now that we're older. I've run into him a couple times. My head was full of questions, but the lecture was over before I could express any of them. Teacher's just like, huh? Jeong Yeon? In disbelief, I checked the professor, and then I finally ran out to find Jeong Yeon.
왜? 나 바쁜데.
Oh, she's so pretty. What? I'm busy. Busy, and yet you had the time to put your name on our graduation project team?
졸업하려고 그러지. 문제 있어?
I need to graduate too. Problem? I don't know if I'm gonna like her. Probably not. What are you talking about? You said you were going to take the employment route to replace the graduation project. The graduation projects take too much effort and that you'd never even consider it.
마음이 바뀌었어. 졸작 재밌을 것 같잖아?
I changed my mind. A graduation project sounds fun. I bet you she can find a job.
뭐 이참에 포폴 하나 만들어두는 것도 나쁘지 않고.
Plus, it's not bad to have something extra for my portfolio.
지훈이가 시나리오 하나는 잘 쓰는 거 나도 알고 있으니까.
I know Ji-hoon is great at writing, so it'll look good. Are you hearing yourself right now? You never contribute to anything when you're assigned to group projects, and you just include your name at the last minute to avoid. Don't drag my project into your mess.
무슨 말을 그렇게 해? 나 이번엔 제대로 할 거야.
I've experienced this. I think everyone's experienced. Everyone who's been in college has had a group project with someone who. That's harsh. I'm actually going to put an effort this time, you know? No, you won't. Absolutely not. Yeah, I had like in college, stands out. I had this one project. It was like me and this other chick. And it was for finite element analysis, which is based on 3D modeling, based on CAD, which the class did not require CAD before you took it. I had not had CAD, so I had to teach myself CAD to function in this class. And I should have just took the honors version, the graduate version, because their graduate version was like, oh, you gotta do the project by yourself. That's the only thing different. Well, I did the damn project by myself because this chick did not do anything. I was so mad. I was just like, oh. Yeah, she was super lazy. Not amused. Luckily enough, it wasn't like every fucking project I had that had this issue, but man. She didn't fail, as far as I know. I think she graduated. Fun fact, my program didn't actually fail people. In my senior design class, we actually had this guy who didn't do anything, and the teacher wanted to fail him. And the department wouldn't let him fail the guy because it would look bad for the department. And so like the teacher had to give the dude homework over Christmas break, pass. Yeah. And then he graduated. And I actually work with him now. Quite funny. Quite ironic.
너 아직 못 들었어?
Haven't you heard?
내가 교수님한테 특별히 부탁드려서 우리 예산 많이 늘려놨는데.
I talked to the professor personally and he increased our budget. What?
그리고 아는 제작사 대표님한테 기획서 보여드렸더니 소액이지만 투자하겠다고도 하시던걸?
He's a person with connections. Also slightly infuriating. And I had a production company CEO take a look at your proposal too. They offered to invest in it, granted, it's not much.
어때? 나 완전 일 잘하지 않아?
Still, what do you think? I'm quite useful, no? I mean, okay, she's definitely not wrong, but... Wait, what are you? I'm the director, though. I should have refuted it and told her off, but I couldn't say anything. Nothing beats money in this capitalist society. True. True.
아, 그러고 보니 잊어버릴 뻔했네.
Oh, I almost forgot. With the most elegant grin across her face, Jung Yeon took something out of her expensive purse.
호태 오빠가 너한테 이거 전해주라더라.
Hote wanted me to give you
저번에
this?
잡사 가서 촬영한 원본 영상 넣어놨으니까 확인해보라고.
He said this contains the original footage you filmed when you went to do your fieldwork. Sorry, why do you have my hard drive?
친하니까 그렇지. 만난 김에 겸사겸사 부탁하던데?
He and I are close, we had plans to meet, and he just asked me a favor.
평소 같았으면 귀찮다고 거절했을 텐데 그래도 우리 같은 졸장 멤버잖아.
I would have said no, but we were on the same team after all. I bet you should.
그래서 특별히 맡아서 가져와 준 거야.
So I said yes, and here you go. The more she talked, the more I was at a loss for words. With a forced laugh, I reached out my hand to grab the hard drive. Thanks.
잠깐만.
Wait. Sketch. What's the catch? What now?
네가 가져가기 전에 이거 내가 먼저 좀 보면 안 돼?
Before you take this, can I take a look at it first? No. No.
나도 이제 너네 팀이잖아.
I'm on your team now.
무슨 프로젝트를 하려는 건진 좀 알아야 하지 않겠어?
You're just gonna take credit for it. I'm kind of like, you know what? These projects do kind of prepare you for real life. Because, like, there are definitely people who don't pull their weight on projects and work. They don't get fired. Like, you just kind of have to deal with it and navigate it. They're usually people who have, like, played enough politics in the workplace and kissed enough ass that it doesn't matter. So, you kind of just have to, like, be prepared to deal with someone who's just not going to pull their weight. why they don't do anything about it in college. I should know what kind of project you're working on, shouldn't I? Read the proposal then. There's no need for you to watch this footage. I'll be sharing them through the drive later on anyway. So just give it to me.
싫어.
Nope. Oh.
네가 마음 바뀌어서 나 왕따 시키겠다고 드라이브 공유해주지 않을 수도 있잖아?
Well, if you change your mind and don't share anything with me, just bully me.
그러니까 지금 나랑 제대로 약속해.
So let's make this official right now.
나 졸작팀에 끼워줄 거야 말 거야?
Am I on your team or not? Not? I don't really feel like not's an option. Ads are going to start in 5 minutes. You already told the professor, you already increased our budget. Don't you think it's too late to be asking this? She's just like, are you going to give me credit at the end of the day or not? You've already forced yourself onto the team. Oh, stop playing around and drive.
나 장난 아니야. 정말 열심히 할 거라니까.
Mm-hmm. I'm not playing around. Oh, excuse me. I'm not playing around, I told you. I'm actually going to work this time. Sure. Sure. You're missing my point, though. I was starting to get annoyed. I was never that close with her, but I never really hated her either. I had a project with her. That's why I wasn't going to make a big deal out of her suddenly becoming an assistant director as long as she got the budget.
야, 너 진짜 너무한다.
What's with you?
이렇게까지 싫다고 할 문제니?
I kind of hope the story redeems her. I feel like it's not going to redeem her, but it would be nice. I'll just lie and say there's personal stuff. Be like, look, I got a sex video, man. Can't give you the drive. I don't know why you're so fussy about this. Why can't you just show me what's on the drive? Wow, seriously? I leaped toward her to yank the hard drive, and Jeong Young, surprised, stepped back. Oh! Hard drive flew right out of Jeong Young's hand behind her. Ah, what are you doing? Jumped at her. That kind of should be a little bit teeny tiny bit expected. Maybe. The hard drive, its case missing, fell to the ground with a loud thud. Thunk. As I was about to approach the drive... What? Wait. The hard drive was in the path of an approaching vehicle. I frantically moved up and waved my arms to get the car to stop, but it was too late. Oh. So we're going to meet the mechanical engineer. And we're going to go to the engineer department and be like, can anyone save my hard drive? The car ran over the drive and stopped. And then went backward, running over the already crushed drive. Again. No! What the hell is happening? I was looking down at the deceased hard drive with vacant eyes. I didn't notice that someone had stepped out of the luxurious brand car.
나는 갑자기 급한 일이 생겼네.
Oh, something just... Fine. Time to run away. Stab you.
가봐야겠다. 나중에 연락할게.
Text you later. Okay, sure. There is a favorite quote from one of my favorite movies spoken by a brave man who overcame endless adversity. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. You might find sweet milk chocolate or bitter dark chocolate inside. Okay, I feel like this quote is like dark chocolate's bad. Dark chocolate's good. For the record, I like whiskey bonbons. Anyway, that quote made me believe that if I don't lose hope and work hard, dreaming of a happy future, I would be able to make my dreams come true. So I tried to be nice and push through everything, even though the client demanded nice, and they edited a video within an hour. Ads are gonna start, even though the student president made me go up on stage to pass on the flower bouquet. Even though Lee's a classmate secret assignment group. But this has gone too far. Oh, rip. The hard drive I was so desperately waiting for just died in front of my eyes. Can I salvage anything? Oh no. What's happening? I could feel the ground sink below me. Not a present. I was not expecting a little comic art style, but I like it. My upset emotions were directed at the innocent driver. Didn't you see that I was telling you to stop? When I stood up to argue. Oh, look, he's fucking hot.
죄송합니다.
Sorry. The moment this absurdly handsome man handed me my shattered hard drive, everything turned white.
이거 그쪽 거예요.
Oh, there go the ads. Okay, time to get back into story time. Okay. Time to romance this handsome engineer. Like, yeah. Is this yours? We're like, oh my gosh, the hotness has caused us to be speechless. I called it. I was speechless. I wasn't angry about my crushed hard drive. I was surprised at all the drama that was happening before my eyes.
중요한 거였어요?
Was it something important?
저쪽에서 손 흔드는 건 봤는데 무슨 말인지 잘 모르겠어서 차 세우는 게 좀 늦었어요.
I saw you waving your arms around, but I wasn't sure what it meant. It was too late when I stopped the car.
보안이 후진으로 한 번 더 밟은 게 좀 크리티컬한 것 같은데.
I guess running over it again by going backward really smashed it. Yeah. Neat eyebrows, beautiful eyes, and the perfect nose. He could be in a K-pop band. He wasn't wearing anything that stood out, but I could still see his wide shoulders and built physique through his t-shirt. As a theater and film major, I've seen plenty of handsome men, pretty people in my day, but this guy was different. It's like his face made me forget all the rage that was fueling my body. Wow, that's a face that cameras would love. We should put him in our movie. Patrick, monobrow? No, he doesn't have monobrow. His hair is just in the way. You could see, there's no monobrow. There's space there, just hair covering it. He's good looking. He's like one of my northern dukes from one of my manhwas. Very Manhwa style art. You can film a whole movie with these looks alone. My head in the clouds, I frankly stared at his face. And that encounter was the start of our vibrant days together. Ah, so the title is Vibrant Frame. I'm assuming frame because we're going to be doing a lot of stuff with cameras. Vibrant for bright, beautiful days. Video. We got through the intro. Well, this is super high quality video. Yep, gotta spoil all the CGs. Cinema Hearts metal. Stove Indie. Never heard of Stove Indie. Scene 1. Life Fidelity is what one likes.
저기요.
Not quite able to read that. That went by. Excuse me. Ah. I was distracted by his face and came to as he talked to me.
안 받아요? 필요 없는 거예요?
Are you gonna take this or do you not need it anymore? The question is like, how much do we clash? How much do we get along? Is it gonna be a feisty romance? Is it gonna be a cute romance? An art student, an engineering major, 2 different worlds combined. I'm taking it. Took the shattered hard drive with both hands. My soul nearly escaped my body again at the desolate sight, but I held on to it tight and started racking my brain. Otome probably has the original SD card, so maybe I can ask him for the
전
again.
그럼 가도 되죠? 죄송한데 개인적인 일이 좀 있어서.
Am I free to go now? I'm sorry, but I have some business to attend to. What? Hmm?
제가 해야 할 일이 아직 남았나요?
Is there something left for me to do? Maybe replace the hard drive. Well, you're the one responsible for my hard drive looking like this. He's the one who ran over it. Shouldn't he be compensating me for it? Nah. Your friend chucked it into the road. I didn't think he'd apologize and leave right away.
도로 밟은 건 미안한 일이긴 한데 도로에 이걸 떨어뜨린 건 그쪽 아닌가요?
Oh, I'm sorry I accidentally ran over it, but you're the one who dropped it on the road in the first place.
바퀴 아래는 사각지대라 잘 보이지도 않았고
Not like there are mirrors that let me see below the tires.
운전하다 의도적으로 인도를 침범해서 이걸 부순 것도 아니고
I think
제가
by
책임질
driving off
이유는
the
없어
road,
보이는데요.
I don't see how I'm responsible for this. I mean, how could you be so? It's technically right. It's technically right, but did you really have to be so brutally honest with someone who is having a mental breakdown because they just lost their precious baby? The more I thought about it, the more upset I got. This was really important to me. That's why I waved and shouted so desperately. But it's broken now. Do you have any idea how? Look, this is still a pedestrian priority road. This wouldn't have happened if you had stopped when I was waving my arms. But this is what happened, so I think both parties are guilty. As I kept arguing, he looked at me dumbfounded and said,
그래서요?
So, give me your number. He spoke with hesitance and he nodded as if he had given up. I handed him my phone and he typed in his number. What's your name?
기공과 18학번 차한주.
Oh, such babies. Andrew Cha, Mechanical Engineering, class of 2018. Ah, babies. I can't say anything. I graduated in 2016, but I also graduated late. I was supposed to graduate in 2015, so they're not much that babies. They're like 3 years. I did. I am Adria Theron, theater and film, class of 2020. Wait a minute. Okay. So, class of something's not computed. I'm thinking class of the year does not mean what I thought it means. She's graduated. Whatever. I just called you, so save that number. I really am going to be contacting you about this.
뭐
Well, whatever you
그래.
say. Andrew Cha. It wasn't until I saw him type his name in my contacts and then I could take the crush hard drive and make my way. Andrew side. Reverse Uno reverse, yes. Fancy.
형이랑 만나면 좋긴 한데 매번 일 좀 도와달라고 하는 게 골치 아프네.
I like meeting up with my brother, but it's a bit of a hassle to have to help him out with the work every time. I don't think I've played a lot of Otome games where they show the girl side and the guy side. So I do find it pretty refreshing when I get to play them, so. Sorry, one of my cats just like dashed out of the room behind me. They must be chasing each other. It's great that business is booming, but I'd like to enjoy my life more. Stop myself from overthinking and check my phone to empty my mind.
이거 제니퍼 아닌가?
Oh, she's pretty, huh? Isn't this Jennifer? New friend that was added had a familiar game character as their profile picture.
연영과 20학번.
Adria Theron, theater and film. There were plenty of engineering friends who liked this game, but it was interesting to see a girl who liked it.
이런 하다한 걸 한다고? 조금 의외인데.
This is pretty hardcore gamer stuff. She knows this, huh? Yes, girls can game, thank you. My interest peaked for a moment, but I soon put my phone down and went to bed. I was never going to see her again after I compensated her for the hard drive. Ooh, we wouldn't have a game if that was true. Oh. Main character side. Cheers! You God, I need this.
고생했어. 오늘 다사다난하긴 했지.
I can see that. You did have a long day. So long. I don't even know how things ended up like this.
그래서 SD 카드는? 원본 찾았대?
What about the SD card? Did he find the original footage? I haven't heard from him yet. It's probably somewhere in the studio.
거기에 우리 답사한 자료들 다 들어있지 않아?
Doesn't it contain all the footage we got from the fieldwork? Yes.
게다가 너 영화사에 보내려고 편집해놨던 포트폴리오도 거기 있잖아.
And the portfolio you were going to send to the film company was in there too, right? I have a backup of the portfolio stuff in my laptop, so that's fine. The issue is the fieldwork footage. He has the last copy.
뭐 찾으면 나오겠지. 너무 걱정하지 마.
Well, it's probably there somewhere. Don't worry about it too much.
그냥 술이나 한 잔 더 하고
Let's
있자.
just have another drink.
그러면 연락 오겠지.
Maybe we'll hear from him soon.
그러게. 맥주 한 잔 더 시켜줄까?
Right? You want another beer? Ah, I hate beer. I hate beer with fiery passion. Yeah, my cats are playing together and they're dashing after each other. Yep. I just watched, like, look behind me and saw the mama cat. Saw her little tail move back and forth and then saw her go zoom. Yeah, I'll take another. I hate beer. Everyone's like, you get used to the taste. And I'm like, it tastes like piss. If I have to get used to it, it's not good.
다들 안녕. 벌써 시작했네.
Min's Young. Hey, everyone. Already started drinking, I see.
아, 오빠 늦었잖아.
Hey, you're late.
형, 오셨어요?
Good to see you. Hey. We were just about to get another drink when one of our graduation project members showed up.
미안해. 촬영이 예정보다 늦게 끝났어.
Sorry, the shoot took longer than expected.
맨날 그렇지. 너 맨날 그 핑계지?
When does it not? Always with the same excuse. Ginger?
내가 또 우리
괜찮?
차림이를 섭섭하게 했네.
It must have upset our little dream.
나 많이 보고 싶었구나.
You missed me, didn't you?
그런 거 아니거든.
No way.
다 알아. 너 괜히 들키지 않으려고 더 틱틱대더라.
Lies. You always get meaner when you're trying to hide something. Cute though.
아, 애들 다 있는데 무슨 소리야?
Gilly with everyone here. Hey, is one glass of beer okay with you?
네 거랑 해서 벌써 내가 2잔 더 시켰어.
Oh, he's such a sweetheart. I already ordered 2 more, yours included. We should just marry this man. He's not the romance target, though. Oh, thanks.
애들은 아무도 신경 안 쓰는 것 같은데?
I don't think they care. Because we're used to YouTube
우두방정이라니. 너 친구한테 좀 너무한 거 아니야?
bickering. Ouch. Not wrong, though. Come on, just drink up.
좋지. 건배할까?
It's fine with me. Cheers.
고생하셨습니다.
Cheers. We all took a sip and started talking about the graduation project.
그래서 지금 대본 작업은 거의 끝난 거지?
So the script is almost done, right?
지금 1차로 검수하고 있는데 앞으로 2번 정도는 더 보려고.
Yeah, I'm reviewing it right now, but I'm planning to read it through a couple more times.
와, 진짜 정성이다. 오빠는 대충 발로 써도 충분히 좋게 나올 텐데.
Wow, that's dedication. You could probably write half drunk and it'd still be a masterpiece.
그럴 리가 있겠어. 열심히 해야지.
Thanks. But I gotta work harder.
그럼 대본은 그렇다 치고
Well, then, script aside,
감독님, 배우는 정해진 거야?
We
아직도
just-
심사숙고 중?
have you decided on the main actor or not yet? Not yet. Haven't found anyone yet. Oh, I bet we're gonna ask that engineering student, that cute engineering student, to be our main character. But that's how we get involved.
야, 말은 똑바로 해야지.
What do you mean, Adri?
못 정한 게 아니라 네가 아직 안 고른 거야.
Not that you haven't found someone yet. It's just that you haven't made a decision.
벌써 몇 달째 계속 신청은 받고 있는데 네가 자꾸 오디션까지 봐놓고 파토 내고 있잖아.
You've been getting applications for months, and you even held auditions for some of them, and you you rejected all of them. What am I supposed to do? No one's impressed me so far. There was no one that was like, this is it.
언제까지 그렇게 집착하고 있을 거야? 적당히 타협할 건 해야지.
People who are aiming for perfection don't like this. You gotta compromise. You can't aim for perfection. Nope. Okay. I agree with the sentiment. Something is better than nothing. A lot of times at work, I'm like, something's better than nothing. This is hot garbage, but we're gonna make it less hot garbage. Can't fix it all right now, though. It takes too long. I have a project that I've had for like a year now. And I'm just like, aha, teehee. We're just gonna not finish it. And it's, you know what? Changes we've made are good enough for now. We'll come back for round 2 later. Still, I looked toward Ji-hoon for him to pitch in, but he looked back with an awkward expression.
나도 어지간하면 네 편 들고 싶은데 시간이 좀 너무 오래 걸리긴 했어.
You know, I'd normally take your side, but it's true that this is taking quite a bit.
이제 우리 본격적으로 프리 프로덕션 들어가야 하는데 주연 배우가 없으면 지금 할 수 없는 게 너무 많아.
We have to start pre-production, but there's not much we can do without a main actor. You too.
미안해.
Sorry.
뭐 일단은 아직 시간 있으니까.
Well, we still have time.
신중하게 잘 선택해 봐. 우린 감독님의 의견을
Oh,
최대한
they're also
존중하겠습니다.
understanding. Take your time. We know, we all respect your decision. Okay? As Min Seong chimed in and mediated, I had no choice but to reluctantly nod and... there's been no choices so far. I think this might be a kinetic novel. I'm not sure though. We'll find out. Well, I'll find out. Ooh, I like our bedroom. There's pink everywhere. Oh, I must have drunk too much. Stumbled my way home and fell into bed without even changing. That was such a long day. Waking up to a call from the client, gave deadline, spilling coffee on my shirt, running to the auditorium and running back to the classroom. Young Yeon joined the project team, and the absurdly handsome guy crushed my hard drive. Hinju Cha was his name, right? I just remembered I had saved his number, so I reached into my bag to get my phone. Ah, here it is. Ah, look at this good-looking guy. He has a very, very good-looking profile picture. It's actually him. I pressed the new friend that appeared on the Messenger app, and an astonishingly handsome face showed up on the screen. Damn, he's really the main character of the world, huh? Character of our movie. How does someone look this good? Really looks better than most actors out there. This is a snapshot. It looks like it was taken in a studio. I bet he was approached by a bunch of scouts. Is he not interested in the entertainment industry? Maybe he is. He probably hasn't. More and more questions popped in my head, but I couldn't fight the drowsiness the alcohol brought. I fell asleep with my phone in my hand. I want to see him again, even if it weren't so fucking hot. April 11th. Finally done. I rushed up this morning and didn't even have time to get over my hangover. I got through today's lectures, hungover, and was really walking past the engineering. Adri? Oh, I like this. I'm getting text messages. Are you good? Did you get home today? Oh, so they're a couple. Oh yeah, Lo, you were so drunk. I told you I'd go with you, but you refused. No, not good at all. But I made it home. You didn't need to take me home. I know you guys all live in opposite directions. Oh. It's not like I was so drunk that I forgot that. That's good you got back safe. He needs a better profile picture. What is wrong with him? Did you make it to the classes today? Want to go get some hangover food? I'm done with today's lectures, but I'm going to Texote. You haven't heard from him yet, right? Yeah. You, that traitor, has given the footage to that one girl. I looked up from my phone to find that unforgettable face in the distance. Oh, it's Hanju. I hadn't heard from Hote about the SD card, so I assumed he was busy. Oh, look, so good. Is that the girl from the modern dance department next to him? I'm pretty sure she made the cover of University Daily after winning the title of Miss Sabit. I don't know what Miss Sabit is. She was famous for having the kind of beauty that every aspiring director in my department wanted to capture on film. Wow, two birds of a feather, I guess. It's impressive to see two stunningly good-looking people together. I was about to pass by with pure admiration. Admiration. Words. I can word, I promise. But is he gonna have us come save him? I thought I made eye contact with him. Probably not, right? I don't look as elegant as Miss Sabit over there, and I don't really have distinct features that are memorable. Granted, what happened yesterday impacted us both. Not close enough to greet each other on the streets, so I'll just pass by. It wasn't a big deal. But then something unexpected happened. Oh, hello, sir. No way. He was walking straight towards me. A slightly chill breeze shook the trees, and the cherry blossom petals rained over him. Ah, yes, it's a very, very sexy photo. This almost looks like a painting. A very nice painting. I had an urge to take out my phone to capture this moment. But I couldn't take pictures of people without their consent, so I tried my best to resist the urge. Nah, take out the phone. As I was finding my thoughts, he walked straight up to me and began talking to me. I love you. What? Wait, that's not it. Ah, loading. Loading. I incautiously came up with a line that a K-drama character would say. In reality, he was saying something completely different.
외장하드는 어떻게 됐어요?
Oh. I do like that trick, though. That was a nice trick. I was hoping he was gonna be like, I love you, and as if he's like trying to get away from the girl and be like, I have a girlfriend. I thought that's where this was gonna go, but not. Oh well. What happened to the hard drive? Oh. But there was one thing that wasn't so different from the K-drama cliches. That was, oh god, Miss Sabin and everyone else is looking at us. Why are they also interested in other people's affairs? I played in a rational manner while trying to ignore all the attention that was directed my way. I haven't heard anything yet. Okay. Is that what you came here to ask?
네. 중요한 거라면서요.
Yeah, you said it was important. Ah, right. It is important. So awkward. So awkward. We can't make chit chat. Small talk. We're bad at it. I don't know how to continue this conversation. I felt like I was sweating out of nervousness as I was staring at his face up close. It's like he's so hot, he's making me nervous. Oh, he's calling me right now, actually. Sorry, let me just take this. With an awkward smile, I picked up the phone and I was greeted with a familiar voice. Hey, what happened? Did you find it? Oh no. Oh no. Hey Adri, well, I tried looking for it, but I couldn't find it. I have no idea where it is. What? You couldn't find it? I'm sure I put it in here somewhere, but I just can't find it. Wait, what do you mean? It hasn't been that long since you gave me the copy. Where are you? If you're at the studio, I'll go there right now. I'll go look for it myself. In a rush, I hung up the phone and turned around. Hey. What?
같이 가요.
I'll go with you. Oh, he's gonna escort us, help us find the video. All the footage. Drive us? Maybe he'll drive us there? Huh? Where?
스튜디오요. 나한테도 과실 비율은 있다면서요.
Studio? You said I was responsible for it too. Well. Hey, Mama Kitty. Well, yes, but you don't have to.
가요.
Let's go. Sexy guy wants to drive you somewhere? Yeah, well, that's also how you can get kidnapped. Ted Bundy was really hot. I was confused, but he didn't even bother to hear my answer and started walking ahead of me. Oh, a car CG. I couldn't help but be amazed ever since I arrived at the parking lot and entered his car. I didn't think it looked expensive when it ran over my hard drive, but this car has shockingly comfortable seats and it's so spacious and nice. Plus, Hanju as a driver, it's almost too perfect. It was very random, but I felt like I wanted to save a picture of this moment. Oh, maybe I should take a picture of that one time. Hey, can I take a picture in here?
사진?
Picture? Yeah, it's my first time in a car like this, so I wanted to take a picture for reference and stuff.
참이고.
Reference?
어디에
Reference for
첨부하게?
what? For when we write the script or for when I film things, stuff like that. I wonder if you're not comfortable with it.
그
I mean, I already
정도면
took it, man.
마음대로 해요.
It's not a big deal. Do as you please. He didn't look too thrilled about my request, but he still nodded in the end. This is fine, right? He did consent to it. We already took the photo. Took out my phone, checked the angles, and took a picture of Hanju. Oh, I took one without even realizing it. I was enjoying the view across the screen when he looks. He's like,
뭐예요?
what are you doing? Oh, my bad. I was distracted. As he and I made eye contact, I put my phone away, feeling self-conscious. Like, you're so hot, man, and you know it. He knows it. And suddenly, I realized something odd. Hanju, did I tell you the address of the studio?
아니요.
Nope. Yet his car was driven toward the familiar street that Hote's studio was located near.
주소는 이미 알고 있어서 안 물어봤어요.
I didn't have to ask because I know where it is. You already know?
다
Stop.
왔어요. 일단 내려요.
We're here, let's go. He parked the car in front of the building as more and more questions were piling up in my head. Who is Hote? Why do you know him? Why do you know where the studio is? I followed Hanju, who got out of the car first, up to the studio.
저 왔어요.
Hey, Hote. They know each other?
뭐야? 차 안 줘?
Huh? Hanju-cha?
어? 왜 얘랑 같이 와? 둘이
아니,
아는 사이였어?
Aw, I wish Hote had a Sprite. Why are you here with Adri? You two know each other? Hey. It seemed like they knew each other. Just through some random incident? How do you know him?
왜 말한 적 있었잖아.
I told you
내가
before.
가끔 스냅샷 찍을 때 부탁하는 친구 있다고.
There's a friend I go to when I take snapshots. Oh, the friend who's really photogenic?
Oh.
He is very
인정하지?
That's accurate. Oh. Hey, Mama. You want pets? Pet you a little bit from here. Yeah, you see it too, right? Oh, definitely. Hote and I nodded simultaneously as we stared at Hanju's face, and he seemed surprisingly used to the situation.
그래서
I mean, he's pretty hot,
왜
so
둘이
he probably
같이 온
is.
건데?
So, why are you two here together? Remember how I told you the hard drive broke, that a car ran over it? He's the owner of that car.
뭐 그런 우연이 다 있냐? 그래서 너도 SD 카드 찾아주러 같이 온 거야?
Small world, I guess, so you're here to help her look for the SD card? Come over here. Come closer. Get easier for me.
김예린이 자꾸 귀찮게 굴어서 난감했는데 마침 여기 후배님이 형한테 간다길래 그냥 제가 데리고 왔어요.
Yerin Kin was bothering me, then I heard that she was going to visit you, so I just brought her here. Very gentlemanly. It was a very short summary, but Hote seemed to understand what had happened.
할만하다. 걔도 참 한결같네.
I see, she hasn't changed, huh?
야, 그런데 그 정도로 플러팅 걸면 너도 한 번은 받아줘야 하는 거 아니냐?
But dude, if she's hitting on you that much, can't you just go out with her once or something?
왜 이렇게 딱딱하게 굴어?
What's the problem?
애당초 걘 저한테 별 관심 없잖아요.
She's not that interested in me in the first
그
place.
근처 잘생긴 애들은 다 한 번씩 찔러보던 거 알고 있어요.
Oh, I know she just flirts with every good-looking guy in the area. He's a good look.
뭐 그건 그렇지.
Well, true. Uh-huh. So you used me to get out of an annoying situation. Okay. I was kind of right. A little right. I realized why he had suddenly offered the generous ride to the studio out of nowhere. Doesn't matter though, he didn't take any blame for the hard drive at first, so it wouldn't make sense that he'd act out of the kindness of his heart. I was slightly upset, but I decided to forget about it since I got a ride to the studio. So, where do you keep your SD cards?
저쪽에 쌓여 있을 건데 한번 찾아볼래?
Right, they're stacked over there. Do you want to take a look? Absolutely. I looked toward the direction he was pointing and saw a big box that was abandoned in the corner. Otome, really?
미안.
Sorry. I told you to organize your things. One of these days it's going to come back to bite you in the ass. It's not going to bite him, it's biting me.
아니, 그래도 원래는 여친이 대신 관리해주고 있었는데 얼마
I
전에 싸우고
mean, my girlfriend used to organize them for me, but we recently broke up. Well, stop being lazy. My temper was about to explode, but I took a deep breath and calmed myself down. The fact was that I had no choice but to look for it myself. Hey, you can go now. You didn't come here for that SD card anyway.
그건 그렇긴 한데.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for the ride here.
뭐, 네. 전
Sure.
그럼 가볼게요.
I'll be off then.
벌써 가게?
Leaving already?
어차피 오늘 본가 갈 일이 있어서 금방 나가야 했어요. 다음에 또 올게요.
I had to leave soon anyway, because I need to go visit my family. I'll visit again. I nodded toward Hanju as a goodbye, and he nodded back as he left the studio. I let a big sigh as I faced with hundreds of SD cards scattered in a big box. Let's start organizing this first. I'd spend all night looking at SD cards. I bet they're not labeled.
너 정말 괜찮겠어? 이제 지방 촬영 있어서 내려가야 하는데.
Hey, are you sure you're gonna be okay? I have to go out of town.
우리
You-
3일 뒤에 나오는 거 알지?
You know I'm coming back 3 days later, right? I know, but I'm not going home until I find my SD card, so don't worry about me. Go do your stuff. You know how important that footage is to me.
알긴 알지.
I know.
아무튼 미안하다. 카드 관리 제대로 해놓을 걸.
Sorry, I should.
그
Yes, you
촬영
should have.
일이 너무 많아서 정신이 없었어.
And with no backup file. Sorry, I was so busy with work after that shoot. It's fine. You copied the file onto my hard drive. It's my fault for breaking it. Well, actually, it's the other chick's fault. Fuck that bitch. I'll make sure to lock the doors after I find the SD card. Don't worry. You know what? No. If it was my business, I would be staying with her to make sure those doors are locked. There's a lot of expensive equipment in that place.
알았어. 그럼 부탁한다. 수고.
All right. Then I'll see you later. Bye. The studio door closed, and I was left all alone in the silent studio. I had finished organizing the SD cards, but it was impossible to tell which card contained my footage. Not labeled. So I had no choice but to insert every card into a laptop and check them one by one. It's only the start. I tried the stop sign as I picked up the next SD card to check. I have to find it no matter what. And that was the beginning of my lonely fight against time. Oh no. Feel me don't. Just sigh. Oh, back at his apartment. Friday night. I was taking a break after defeating a boss monster when Hote messaged me. Loading. Drew, when should we do our next snapshot? Can you do next Thursday? Yeah. Cool. Oh, by the way, did you contact Adria after you left the studio? No? Why? I'm not sure if she found her card. I haven't heard anything. I'm still in Sako, and she hasn't been taking my calls for 3 days. Oh. Oh no. Do you go check to see if she locked the door properly? I mean, I'm sure she locked it. I don't think it's necessary to go check. Be like, can you make sure she didn't die in there? Hey, you know how much the costs, please? Go and check, please. Go and check, please. I thought about ignoring the request, saying I was busy, but I owed him some favors. As we were both in the same department, he used to share his study material or give me tips for the exams. Changed and headed toward the studio.
응?
Hmm.
문이 안 잠겨 있는 것 같은데.
The door seems to be unlocked. Oh no.
불은 꺼져 있고.
The lights are off.
진짜 그냥 간 건가?
Did she really leave it unlocked? Slightly tilting my head out of doubt, I opened the door and walked into the darkness. Are we dead?
뭐야?
What? There was a single light source in the dark studio, one bright screen. And in front of the screen was someone sitting on a chair staring at the screen.
아직 카드를 못 찾은 건가?
Is she still looking for the SD card? It's been 3 days! I carefully walked toward her and she seemed to have heard me come in. With a small jolt, she turned her chair to face me. As we looked at each other, I could understand what had happened without even hearing the story.
설마 여기 온 이후로 집에 안 간 거예요?
You've been here the whole time?
카드 아직 못 찾았어요?
You haven't found your SD card yet? Well, her dry lips tried to utter words that failed. Soon the tears that were filling her eyes ran down her cheeks. What do I do? As if that were the final straw, she grabbed my sleeve and stirred uncontrollably. Oh, this poor man. This poor man. That was the last SD card in the pile. It took us 3 days to check the SD cards. It should not take 3 days. For 3 straight days, I didn't even sleep and went through countless SD cards in the studio. I had to check for myself if Hote had already overridden it with new data. Again and again, I tried to ward off the negative thinking, but when I held up the last SD card, it said 230226 Soko fieldwork, and I was already mentally grumbling. Seriously, what is this? This isn't fair. I shouldn't. As soon as I saw Hanju's face, the despair overwhelmed me and I couldn't stop the tears from coming out. I grabbed onto Hanju's shirt and cried my heart out while he was standing there confused. Poor man. Poor man.
자요.
Here. Thanks. When I had no tears left to cry, I tried to push down the embarrassment as I went to the convenience store to buy soju. I couldn't stay upset about something that was hopeless, so I wanted to drink away the pain and move on. Drink to the point of one night stand, maybe? Andrew said he stopped by because Hote asked him to check if the door was locked. I thought he was going to leave since his business here was done, but to my surprise, he stayed to drink with me. The thing is, we had such a tough time in Sokcho. I used up all the money I saved from doing part-time work just to get some good footage. All the budget went into the equipment rental fees and paying Hote for his work, so I had nothing left. I only had 2 convenience store nigiris a day for 5 days straight. That sounds rough. It was, but I honestly had fun. I had a storyboard prepared to make a portfolio using that footage. But the more I spoke, the more I got upset. Instead of sighing, I kept checking the soju.
페이스가 너무
Hey, why don't you slow down for a bit?
그렇게 술만 들이붓지 말고 안주도 먹으면서 말해요.
Don't drink on an empty stomach, have some food. Like, no, I'm gonna get trashed. He said as he put a warm mandu in front of me. Oh, mandu, I believe those are like gyoza, like little dumplings. I've gotten them at Korean restaurants. I don't usually get drunk this quickly, but deprived myself of sleep and food for 3 days did the trick. How can I stay sober on a day like this? If I don't drink, I'm going to lose my mind. I bought 5 bottles of soju and a couple of snacks, but 4 bottles were already empty. I'm gonna need more. Frustrated, I took out the whiskey that Hote kept in his cupboards.
그거 거기 있는 건
Huh?
어떻게 알았어요?
How did you know that was there? It's Hote. It's obvious. That's why he lost the original footage, too. I always told him to keep things organized. He didn't. Look at it. I knew I was the one who ultimately broke the hard drive, but I wanted anyone to blame. I stumbled back and mixed the whiskey with the remaining soju.
너무 과한 거 아니에요?
Don't you think that's too much? Absolutely.
이미 혼자서 소주 3병은 마신 것 같은데.
I think you already drank 3 bottles of soju alone. You can go home now. It's like how you left the other day. I didn't resent him. Logically, he did nothing wrong. But having been stuck alone in a studio for 3 days with nothing to show for, my emotions were a mess. Phew. Andrew quietly looked down as I was concocting a dangerous cocktail, lightly sighed, and spoke.
됐어요.
It's fine.
뭐 외장하드 거는 내 책임도 있으니까.
Well, I'm partially responsible for the hard drink.
복구는 불가능하니 적어도 옆에서 얘기는 들어줄게요.
Since there's no way to restore it, the least I can do is here while you... Really? I'm not making you stay here?
후배님이 잡았어도 갈 거면 진작 갔어요.
If I wanted to leave, you wouldn't have been able to make me stay.
그러니까 안주 좀 먹으면서 마시라고요. 그러다 속 다 버리지 말고.
Eat some food too before you get alcohol poisoning. Dying from alcohol. You know what? If you die, you don't have to worry about making that portfolio. Ugh, I'm tearing up again. Continued pouring drinks down my throat as I sniffled. Cheers! I wasn't sure how much time had passed. Andrew, who had been drinking with me for quite a while, put down his can and leaned his head against the couch. Huh? What's up? Are you drunk? Are you okay?
후배님, 술 되게 세네요.
You can really hold your liquor, can't you? Yeah, genetics probably.
그래요?
Right. Did I make him drink too much? Oh no. Oh no, did we force him to drink too much? Feeling bad, I held out a soda. You know, I guess we're kind of like friends now. Drink together, you're buddies.
그래 그럼.
I guess, sure. For some reason, I thought you'd put up more of a fight.
말 놓는 게 뭐 어려운 일이라고.
You're not wrong, though. I guess, but it's awkward to ask if others are your friends or not.
서로 합의했으면 된 거지.
If you're friendly with each other, no reason not to call them friends. I think that makes sense. I looked up at Hanshu, who was closing his eyes. You can go ahead and save. Okay. So, during the week, I can only really do 2 hours max, and ads will start in like 10 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. I thank you everyone who has been here, a part of Story Time. Story Time will continue next week. It'll probably be a different game though. I might see if I can knock this one out this weekend. I'm not gonna lie, I'm enjoying it. But it seems very much more kinetic novel than actual visual novel. So I know like there's 2 endings and they're tied to whether you take photos or not. So probably gonna knock this up. And then we have a new one that we'll play a little bit of next Wednesday. Lots of Otomes to play. Lots of Otomes I should actually finish. Okay, so that's gonna be it for today. So let's see if we can find someone to raid. Let's see who is up. On. I go play in World of Warcraft. So if you guys can come along, I'd appreciate it if you can. I understand. But I hope the rest of your day, great week. I see you on Saturday.